This is the key. For positivity, we're going to have that equal negative and positive, with the positive sign on the right side. For negative, we're going to make the negative on the right side and the positive on the left. To circle a new combination of positive values, we'll circle it with yellow. And to circle a combination of values that's negative, we'll circle it with red, right there. And of course, there's the classical mathematical equation for negativity and positivity right here. The positive and positive equals positive. Negative and negative is positive, and positive and negative is negative. We'll start off with one. The oneness, the universe, reality itself. The oneness is good, it's love, so it's positive. Everything that exists is all inside that one thing. Some people say it's called the seer and the seen. But right now it's just the seer. To quote Sri Sri, the whole universe is filled with just one thing, one spirit, and everybody is made up of that one spirit. So oneness is made of positivity and negativity. This is duality. Duality is in everything. Opposite values are complementary. Yin and yang. Yang's positive, yin's negative. And positive is the seer, negative is the seen. Positive is the positive and negative, with the positive on the right side. Negative is with the positive on the left side. Of course, we just split them up more and more and more. So let's say the seer wonders why it's so good. Why is the universe so positive? We must define positivity. The seer must see itself with a mirror to understand what itself is made of. The seer looks in the mirror and sees two things, negativity and positivity. The negativity is a problem, but the positivity is not a problem. And negativity plus positivity doesn't equal positivity, so why is the seer positive? The seer needs to give the negativity and positivity mirrors to see themselves. Because right now, positive plus negative equals negative. So it's a bad thing. Why is the seer a good thing? We must solve this problem. We must define what both of these values mean. Negative is equal to plus and minus. Positive is equal to minus and plus. So written out, it'll be negative and positive next to each other, like positive, negative, negative, positive. But since negative plus negative equals positive, we can change the two negatives to a positive sign. In conclusion, the universe solves itself. So let's think about it like this. Positivity is good. But why is it good? Because it has negativity and positivity in it. But wait, positive plus negative is negative, so that's bad. There's negativity in it. Why is this bad if positivity is good? Because if you look deeper, it solves itself, and it actually is good. But why? Why is it good after it solves itself? Because it's actually bad. Confusing, but why is things that seem to be good actually bad? Because it's still bad. Things stop getting solved by asking why constantly. Questioning everything will create more negativity. But also, looking at this, you can maybe see it like this. I'm positive because I was once negative. I'm great because I was once not great. In life, we learn a lot and constantly grow. Now we're actually going to find out how to turn that jumbled mess of questioning and negativity back to the beauty that is positivity. The first thing we must do is point out all the positive points. Then we basically accept the positive points by not analyzing them any further. So this is the last row of problems and solutions that we got from the last slide. Let's move down, let's move this down one for absolutely no reason. No reason whatsoever. Let's point out the positive points. Right there, there's there, and there, and there, and there. And on the outside parts, there's one single positive and another single positive. So they're good. Now accept them. Accept these positive points. Great, now you can ignore them. So, point out the negative ones. Point out the negative parts to this whole thing. There's one right there between the two positives, another one between the two positives. Great, let's move them down just as they are. Oh look, negative and negative is positive. The negativity cancels itself out. Accept everything as it is so that it can just solve itself. Because with the two negatives makes a positive, so that means there's just three positive parts right there. Because they're right next to each other. The two negatives are next to each other. That's why that works. Let's try and see what negativity by itself does. Okay, just like in the positivity, the first step below it is going to be negative because of the arrangement of the positive and negative values. Positive plus negative equals negative. That's why it's negative. The step below that has one positive trait, but the negative sides are not facing each other, so they both have negative values. With each step that we go down, there's more positivity. But still, of the negativity will not go away. Right. Another step down, more negativity was created, but it's also more positivity was created. I think that's enough trying to break down negativity. Let's try solving it. Breaking this one down kind of looks like the one above the big one. It has 3 positive values and 2 negative values. And breaking this one down made it actually identical to the one 4 steps above it. And breaking this one down turns into 2 negative parts. So negativity was negative the whole time. And we can get from this diagram that nothing can come from negativity except negativity. But to balance the negativity, we need positivity. By accepting the negative act that you see in front of you, it'll automatically solve itself and disappear. Because trying to break down and rationalize a negative behavior to somebody will literally go nowhere and get you back to the negative parts. So by accepting it, you are that layer of positivity to it, and then the problem goes away, eventually, if not instantly.